Do you guys know how powerful you are? Like, seriously. I'm gonna post this on school so I can, like, kind of talk freely here. Get ready. Just kidding. No, actually, yeah, get ready. Because you are powerful beings. You are the most advanced technology on this planet. You, me, us. We are. And they know this. And if you don't know who they are, there's a lot of places you can figure out who they are. Maybe I should make a video on that another day. But they are not out for our best interests. They are out for their best interest, which happen to conflict with ours. They're using us. They're using us to generate energy. Everything in this world, in this universe, is energy. You, me, we're all made of energy. We are literally electromagnetic beings. We have something called a biofield that it's like our aura. It's not like our aura, it is our aura. It's what has always been referred to as an aura because they wanted you to think it was spiritual woo-woo shit, but it's an actual part of our body. It extends 6 feet out around us. 6 feet. I say that like that in every video, but I mean it. 6 feet for a reason. The 6 feet apart thing was because of this. You have a biofield, and it is what runs your nervous system. It is directly connected to your nervous system, and it controls your nervous system fully. And they have been fucking with it because for a variety of reasons, really. They're literally selling access to our biofields on the fucking stock market, and you can find this stuff. You can find the proof of this. They are selling us to corporations. This is how when they look at or when you think about something and then you look down at your phone and you see an ad for something you never said out loud, this is how they do this. And it gets so deep. And basically our bodies have something called a body area network. And this is the same thing your phone has, or your Wi-Fi, or all your Bluetooth devices. They have a body area network. The wireless wires, the invisible wires connect to our bodies. We literally work the same exact way as a cell phone. I know that sounds crazy. It's literally true. There's proof of this everywhere. They admit to this shit. There are patents on this stuff, and they tell you how they do it. And all this can be really angering and rage inducing, right? I understand. All this stuff you're probably learning about the world and the government and the fuckery is rage inducing. I understand. I was there. I had to let go of that rage though, and I decided to alchemize it because I am an alchemist, as are you. You just maybe don't know this yet, but you are you have control of this game we're in. You are the controller. This life is like a video game, and you are the creator of the game and the character in the game, and you get to control the game. But you didn't remember this. We agreed to start playing this game with amnesia. We agreed to forget all the things we knew so that we could play the game fairly and learn all kinds of things along the way and become better humans, better souls. I know this is weird and some of you probably don't buy into this stuff, and that's fine. I didn't either. I now know this to be true. There's a variety of reasons I have proof of this, and I believe in this, and I have proven this stuff to myself and to other people. And the more people I tell about this that actually put this stuff into practice, the more people come back and are like, holy fuck, you were right. I'm right. And I'm okay with being wrong. So if there's proof to, say otherwise, I'm in for, I'll definitely recognize when I'm wrong. And I don't have all the answers, and some of the things I know I don't quite understand fully, but I'm starting to understand them more literally every day. And so I'm supposed to share this stuff, and I'm grateful for this group because I can share this stuff here. And so the biofield's so important. Like I said, it controls your nervous system. It controls your subconscious mind in a way. And your subconscious mind also can control the biofield. It kind of goes both directions with that. So when you were born here and you forgot all this stuff, you knew that at this point in your life, you would be getting your memory back, and you would start to remember how powerful you are, and you would take back your power, and you would start to alchemize this shit into your power. This is literally how it works. And like I said, I'm okay if you think I'm crazy, and you don't have to be here. You don't have to listen to me. You can stop, close the app, whatever. I don't care. Not everybody's supposed to learn this shit. You can protect your biofield. There's a whole bunch of ways you can do that. And again, I know this is going to sound crazy, but literally declaring that they do not get access to your biofield helps protect your biofield. There's physical things you can do, and then there's mental things you can do, because your thoughts, your beliefs, and your vibration create your reality. And so if you have free will, we have free will as humans. We agreed to come here knowing we had free will, and that they can't take over our free will, but they have used us to create these negative experiences we've all been living that feed them in return. And they've used us to do that to ourselves. It's like where they tell you about something before they do it, and that alleviates their universal karma. Like, this is kind of the same thing. They used us against ourselves. They programmed us. That's what TV and news and doctors and there's so much programming, and this used to be conspiracy shit. It's not a conspiracy. There's literally proof of all this shit. So they've been using us against ourselves. We've been programmed to think that we get sick and die, and we need medications, and we need all these things that are actually bad for us. And we've been programmed to believe this is true. And once you remember this stuff, because you used to know this before you came here, I don't care what religion you are. I have a whole another view on religion. That's probably another video for another group, but religion is part of that programming. God is within all of us. Greg Braden is somebody you should learn about if any of this resonates. He talks about the first line of every human being's DNA is the same. The first line. Every other line is different, but the first one's the same. And you can translate those to letters, those numbers to letters. And in all the major languages, what they translate to read is God eternal within the body. God is within us. Every single one of us. I don't care what your religion is. Every single one of us. And we are supposed to remember that at this point. And then everything shifts, like everything. I believe we're moving into something called New Earth. New Earth is like there's two Earths and we're splitting. There's Old Earth and there's New Earth, right? For the longest time, they were kind of like on top of each other. And the job of the light workers, the people like you and me, our job is to help split this, make this split happen, and then create the New Earth we want to see. And in New Earth, there is no illness, there is no sickness, there is no death, there is no destruction, there is no anger, there's no rage. Sounds like heaven, right? Like I said, religion's been used against us because they don't want us to know this shit. I know, this all sounds insane. It is insane, actually. What they've done, the depths they've gone to prevent us from understanding our power, should be enough proof for you to realize how powerful you are. Look at all the fuckery that exists in this world. They're doing all of that because they don't want you to remember how powerful you are. But here's the cool part. They already lost. The bad guys, them, they already lost. The 3D is just catching up. And New Earth is not a place, like we're not moving to another planet. It's a perspective. It's a mindset shift. And they've split. There's all kinds of people that explain this way better than I can, but Old Earth is over here now and New Earth is over here. But they still kind of like merge into each other, so you can still see the Old Earth shit. And each one of us chose whether we want to be part of New Earth or Old Earth. Some people chose to stay on Old Earth where the death and destruction and horrible shit happens. But most of us, not most of us actually, a lot of us though, chose New Earth. And we still have to like separate the 3D and deprogram ourselves and remove the things that have been ingrained into us to make us believe that we aren't powerful. I don't know if I explained all that well. Dolores Cannon talks a lot about this. You should read some of her books. There's a book called Between Death and Life. That's the first book that I recommend of hers that you read. It's life-changing. It changed how I feel on death. It's literally saved my life. I didn't want to be here anymore.